it's me, Aqua Blue Rose. This is my unboxing and review of this new doll I got. Here she is. The brand is called, I don't know if you can see this, it's Ye Luoli. I don't know how to pronounce that. And the specific installment or brand is called Lolita. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. You can read that. Hope it's in focus. Alright. So, as you can see, there's many different versions of the doll, and they're showing you that the doll is customizable and gets different clothes, and they have QR codes and things like that because there apparently is some sort of video game or online thing associated with the dolls. So I'm going to first say, however, that actually, notice the logo. It's Sleeping Beauty's crown. That's a bit of a knockoff, if I'd say so myself. Alright, so now that I've used the scissors on some of the tricky tape that was surrounding the box, I will be able to get the beautiful doll out of the box. Here is the doll, and she comes with this dress. Online it said that this was some sort of nightgown, like for her to sleep in, which I can kind of see that. It's very soft and thin material, so be comfy. She comes with shoes. She comes with this little pamphlet, and she also comes with this little card. Oop, here we go. And it's got codes on the back and a picture of one of their characters on the front. So there was all this nasty tape and difficult to remove things on the back, and I just unwound this metal spider web that was all twisted up back, and there's just so much stuff. I don't know if you can see it. So anyways, turning this around, now I'm going to try to get the doll out now that the crazy stuff is mostly undone. I'm going to cut this little string here. Okay, take her hair out from behind a piece of plastic. What's holding her back? Oh, little plastic ties that are in her clothes that I don't need there. They're at the base of her dress. Which I think it's inconvenient they put those there because those could tear the fabric. Okay, she's got a zip tie on her arm. So, cut the zip tie without cutting the sleeve. Alright. Here, straight out of the box, don't grab my hair, is the doll. Now, this particular doll, on the site, the name of the doll was Cherry. I mean, I can see that with the red dress. They all had names after random things like that, although some of them were named funny things like Snowfly. I think they meant to say snowflake, but maybe they didn't translate it correctly and it said snowfly. So, and then some of them were named normal stuff. Like there was this one whose name was Princess Victoria, and she was very elaborate looking. So that one made sense. So it all depended on the individual doll, how much sense their names made, it seems. Now I'm just cutting all the little plastic ties. You can even see what I'm talking about. These little bitty things that are held in place in the back that are not very good for fabric, because if somebody tried to take the dress out of the package and not knowing of those, they would think that they could just take a piece of clothing out of the fabric, package, it is made of the fabric, and they could tear the fabric. Right? Here's the dress. On the inside you can see the seams are finished fairly nicely. They do have a couple things you need to trim on them, but they are otherwise good. Now, here was the pamphlet I was talking about earlier. Sorry you guys couldn't see it very well, but here it is. Here's the front and here's the back. I'll be opening this up in a while. Oh, and it has a passport for the doll on the front too. How cute. And if you notice, this is the Sleeping Beauty crown. What a knockoff on the front. Here are the shoes, which have a plastic covering over them. It is taped down, so you just peel this off, take the shoes out, voila, and you've got some very adorable shoes. And of course they have the logo on the bottom and on the inside. And they say Night Lolita on there. Although, however, because of the font, the H can sometimes look a bit like an F and an I, which doesn't even make sense. Okay, so here you can see that it has the brand name inside the shoe. It says Night Lolita. However, there's a bit of a slight error with the H, which can appear to be an F and an I, which would pronounce Knife It Lolita, which, what is it supposed to be? Fitness? I mean, seriously. Just, sometimes fonts can be not very legible. That even happens in Word documents, believe it or not. Alright, so now here is the bottom of the shoe, which has the heart and the Sleeping Beauty logo thing. I mean, it's got the Sleeping Beauty crown, and this is not made by Disney. Alright, so here's the doll herself. Looks very pretty, I'd say. You can see the hair is very lovely and long, and it's very silky actually. She's wearing a little clip in her hair. It's this. Matches her dress. Then her dress closes in the back with this Velcro right here, but they do a very good job of hiding the Velcro, so it's not unsightly and going to grab onto things or otherwise inconvenient. Piece of styrofoam. She's got a petticoat on here. You can see the petticoat better this way, and it keeps it fluffy. It's a little bit kind of rough, I don't know. But I guess it's so it can be fluffy with only one layer of material to fluff it. Now here are her sleeves. They have very nice looking bows on them. However, I can see some of the hot glue on there. Seriously. pay attention and take your time when you make dresses, or the customers will be able to see the hot glue. Now, there's more styrofoam in her hair. It's like she went in a snowstorm. And, okay. Now what is going on here? Oh, I'm moving her by the arm joint. Her hip joints are very stiff right now because the doll is new, which causes the doll, as you can see, to move sort of stiffly, just in general, really, because she's new. In fact, as far as this doll's posability and articulation, the box says on it, don't know if you can read this, but it says, world's most pose-able doll. That meant to say posable, but they put a space, so it says pose-able. And I'm just going to disprove this right now. If you look closely at her wrist, it looks like it rotates, right? But it doesn't. It only goes like this. So that would not be the world's most posable doll if her wrists don't even rotate. And this is how much her knee bends, which is pretty good, I'd say. I mean, yeah, her legs are pretty good as far as articulation and posability. It's just the wrist doesn't rotate like that, so yeah. Now here's her face, very cute. The dolls are customizable, so if you don't like the way they have their paint and makeup and stuff done, you can change it. I'm personally planning to customize mine because I'm going to have her be one of my own characters I made up. But you can see the makeup they come with looks pretty good. Just got a couple little errors. It's probably hard to see on camera, but it's kind of easy to see in real life. That just, you know, the level of quality of the paint and workmanship, I would say, is sort of like a Barbie doll. So if you want it to look better, you can either do it over on your own or hire somebody to do it for you, like commission it on the internet. She's sort of like a ball-jointed doll, except that the joints have, as you can see, these plastic internal skeleton thing, sort of like Obitsu dolls, or A-Zone dolls, or even like Dolphy Dream. However, this doll is a lot less expensive than those, unless you buy this doll overpriced on the internet. The Ye Luoli Night Lolita dolls on AliExpress only tend to cost somewhere between $48 and $78. So they're anywhere in the price range, depending on the individual one and how rare they are and stuff like that. So they are not super hefty prices. So if you see one priced for $100 or more, it's somebody trying to price the doll astronomically and cheat you of your money, which that's not very nice. Now here is the nightgown. Now here's my doll trying out the other dress that came in the package, which actually doesn't appear to be for sleeping, despite what the package, actually not the package, but the online site said. It appears to be for dancing, actually, or going out to parties, or just hanging around in the pretty doll world. Now here are the shoes on her foot. You can see they make her foot look a bit larger. Here's with shoe and without shoe. They're high heels, so they make her look a little bit taller. See the difference? that this doll is 60 centimeters or 23 inches in the title of my video. However, now I'm going to compare her to other dolls or doll lines that you may be familiar with, such as Disney's Princess and Me or Pull-Up. Okay, so here's my doll right here, the 60 centimeter doll, next to Sleeping Beauty from the Princess and Me line. She is 48 centimeters or 19 inches. I have a reference paper, so I'm looking at them because I can't memorize the sizes. So yeah, she's 19 inches or 48 centimeters. Now, Pull-Up. She is only a very little 12 inches or 30 centimeters. So she's a lot smaller, as you can tell. And then also, I have American Girl at the very precise 18 inches, exactly on the dot, or 46 centimeters. So here we go, 18 inches, 46 centimeters, next to 23 inches or 60 centimeters. You can see the difference in the size. Now another one is the same size as Pull-Up, just fatter. It's Loopsy, you may be familiar with. She's another 12 inches or 30 centimeters size doll, next to my 60 centimeter or 23 inch doll. Now here, last but not least, is my ball jointed doll, who is 41 centimeters or 16 inches. And you can see her crown. The measurement is without the crown. It's just the size of the doll itself. So yeah, you can see the difference in height here between 41 centimeters and 60 centimeters, aka 16 inches and 23 inches. I mean, yeah, it's 23. Alright, so now that concludes measurements of size. Now my doll had come with these papers, the little pamphlets and stuff that I had here, which there is, first one is a passport, which is quite cute if you look at it. It has, again, the knockoff Sleeping Beauty crown logo. And it says passport. I can't read Chinese, so I don't know what that says. Here it says a lot of stuff. Not sure you can see this, but it has a lot of writing. It's in Chinese, and I don't know Chinese, so I can't read it, but if you can read Chinese, then you hopefully can see this well enough to read it. Here's a picture of what's supposed to be the doll. However, unfortunately, this appears to be a different doll than the one I have. If you look closely, her eyes are blue, and the doll I have has brown eyes. I can show you really quick right here. They are brown on my doll. You can see them. Yeah, they're brown, whereas in this picture, they're blue. Now in the next one, this is a little magazine looking thing, and inside it has a picture of several of the characters, and it also has some of their accessories such as their shoes and additional clothing, and it says stuff about them, although the letters are probably too small for you to see, but it's not very much writing, so it's okay. Now, here are more images of, this is showing you how to customize the dolls, and it shows various different versions of them and how they look, and so yeah. Now this one talks about the video game, and it shows little versions of the characters. Right here, some of them. It's not all of them. There's lots and lots of them. I saw on the internet. And when you open up the pamphlet to this much, then you see, maybe I should bring this closer. This has the doll and the video game version of them above them, but the doll is on the bottom and the character on the top is the video game thing, the computer generated image. Then when you open this up, these are just various versions of the dolls and a bunch of white apples, it appears, next to the dolls. So that's that for that one. And last but not least, this one's sort of creepy. It's showing you how to customize the dolls, and it just has like the assembly and unassembly of their heads. So that you can change the eyes on them, so you can change their eye color, and also showing you just how to do the customization in general. However, if you look closely at this one, this is quite creepy, as she has some sort of like snake eyes. You can see the snake eyes in this picture. She looks like a snake. It's creepy. And then so I'll look forward to seeing what happens when I play this video game that this card allows. It says iPhone and iPad on it, so I guess I'll have to see if the characters really look like how they look in the pamphlet when I play the game, and what happens in the game, because I don't know the plot. And I'm not even sure if the game's going to be in English. So, there you have it. So, thank you for watching my review of the Ye Luoli Night Lolita 60 centimeter doll, and I hope that this video was useful and entertaining, and I'll see you all soon.